You notice that you have 3,000 plus contacts on your WhatsApp, yet you can barely boast of 100 views whenever you post content on your WhatsApp status as a business person. And you know that as a person that is selling on WhatsApp, you need views. Like when you post on your WhatsApp status, you need views, and views translates to sales. So more views, more sales. You post as a beginner or as someone who has been selling on WhatsApp for years, for 2 years, 3 years, yet whenever you post, you are discouraged. Whenever you post content, people hardly engage, people hardly view, or you don't even know what to post. You're always thinking. You use 20 minutes, 30 minutes to think about what to post. You're always wondering, what should I post? Or you're just posting randomly. Every other day, you're posting your product pictures and prices. From Monday to Friday, you're posting just product pictures and you don't even know what to post. Perhaps online, you go and see memes and you post it, and you're like, okay, since I've posted memes, let me post my product pictures again. And then perhaps some pictures that you snap and some flyer that you create on Canva saying Happy New Month. Apart from that, you don't know what to post. You're always confused, always wondering what should I post. You lack content ideas. You don't even know how to create the content. Now, content is very important for you as a business person because trust me, if you don't create content and create it the right way, you will not really make sales on WhatsApp or in any other social media platform you choose to use. So you need to create content and create it the right way. Because trust me, there are so many business owners on WhatsApp who are literally packing money, who are literally making tons of money on WhatsApp because they are using content and they know how to use it the right way. And that is what I want you to start doing as a business person. That is one of the reasons why I created this video, for you to start packing money because you know how to create content the right way and you're creating the right content on WhatsApp. In this video, I am going to walk you through what to post to attract sales and how to stay consistent doing this. Because trust me, as a business person, showing up is a must. It is my WhatsApp marketing formula laid out in front of you. And if you want to take the full blueprint and use it, then check out my description box for the link to access it. I am always talking about this one thing, which is defining your target audience. If you're a business person who posts on WhatsApp and you're posting for the wrong audience, you are literally wasting your time. Because you're posting to people who don't care about what you are selling or who don't understand what you are saying. They don't get you. You are literally making noise, you are yapping. That is why you need to do this one thing, which is to define your target audience. Who are you talking to? Let this be known by you. Know who you are talking to. Define the person, the who. It should be one person. So the message, it should be a message for one person so that it can go straight. The person can easily understand you. The person can easily get you and feel like, yes, you are truly talking to me and not to every other person, but to me. This is meant for me. So that your message will not be generic, it will not be vague. It is something that your target audience can relate to. He or she can understand. They can know that, yes, you're talking to me, you're not talking to any other person. So you need to define your target audience. When you know who you're talking to, you know her fears, you know her age, you know her gender, you know her location, literally whether she's based in Nigeria or not. You know her fears, her goals, her motivation. You know things about her. When you know things like that, you can easily speak the language she can understand. So you need to define the target audience before you start posting content on WhatsApp. So this is why I have the customer persona worksheet in my bundle that has over 10 resources inside it that will help you sell out consistently and confidently on WhatsApp. So inside this bundle, you have this customer persona worksheet where you can list out everything about your customer. It will direct you on what to write. It will ask you questions. You just have to fill it out. So that as I'm giving you these 10 plus ideas to post on WhatsApp, you will be posting it and you'll be getting results because you're talking to the right individual. Now down to the big fish, which is the content ideas you can post on WhatsApp to easily attract sales and easily move your audience from cold to warm to hot. Now, as a business person who sells on WhatsApp, ensure that every week you include these 4 types of contents. Make sure that you post them. Number one is value slash educational content. Now, posting this type of content will position you as an authority, someone who knows his or her onion, someone who knows what you are doing. You're educating them. Because when you go to a school, the person educating you is a teacher because she's the authority. She's the person that knows the thing she's teaching you. You're just a learner. She's a teacher. She's an authority. So she educates you. She gives you the information. You get? So that is what you should be, a teacher on your WhatsApp status. Teach, show people, teach. Don't just come and be posting your product pictures. You need to teach them, you need to educate them. Your industry, what are the topics there? You sell hair, then you need to start talking about hairs. You need to teach them, you need to educate them about hairs. Different types of hair, how to take care of hairs, how to prevent your hair from tangling, how to maintain your hair, how to keep your hair safe, different things you can teach them. Even the things you feel they are so simple that they should know, please teach them. The different types of comb or comb brushes to use for different hair type. Definitely one straight will require you to use a different type of brush. The coily bouncy wig, the coily wigs, bouncy wigs, they will require you to use different types of brushes for them. As for maintaining the hair, what should they use to maintain the hair? Should they use leave-in conditioner? Should they use ordinary conditioner? Should they use water? Should they get a spray bottle? What should they do? Educate them. Teach them like they don't know it. As a business person who is tired of posting randomly and wants structure when it comes to posting, you want to post things that will actually attract sales, you need to post this particular thing, which is personal content. Show something real or personal with your content. Show yourself. What is that thing that is personal to you? Show it. Could it be when you are going to church on Sunday? I know that it is not related to your business. I know that it doesn't concern us, but it builds connection when you show us videos of you doing that. It shows that you're a real human being. Aside being a business person, we can relate to you as a human being. You're not just a business person, but you're also a human being. You're also a mom. You're also a banker. You work in the bank, or rather, you do a 9 to 5. So you can show us when you are commuting to work, when you are cooking in your kitchen, the food you are making. You can show us things like, just random real stuffs, real content, personal content that is not related to your business, that is not about your business. It's not always that you talk about your business, telling us, come and buy, come and do this. You're posting your product pictures. We are tired of that. Sometimes go and show us your real self. Who are you? Aside being a business person, aside being a hair vendor, aside being a clothes vendor, what else can you offer? What else can you do? You can bake cake. Show us the process of you baking cake. Show us your schedule on a weekend. When you are not selling hair, when you are not doing business, what else are you doing? Show us. Okay, so that you can easily build connection with your audience. Another type of content you should post is your offers. That is what you sell. When we give you our money, what are you offering us? Your offering. The next one is proof. That is your testimonials, your success stories, your clients' success stories. So when your clients use your products, ensure that you screenshot their chat, that their testimonial, that their review, that their positive review that they sent to you, screenshot it. Those video clips they send to you post them on WhatsApp, on your WhatsApp status. Screenshot the chat and post it on your WhatsApp status. That even your transaction with your customers to show that you are trustworthy, that you deliver. Post those screenshots of someone sending you alerts and sending you money. Show us, let us know that people are also buying this your product. So proof content is one of the contents you should post as a business person. What type of content you can post on your WhatsApp status are behind the scene content. Now, this is where you show us the behind the scene of what you do. Behind the product, the packaging, the awesome product you give us, can you show us the process, the thing you do back end? Show us. Perhaps it could be when you are delivering your products, to your customer, when you are giving it to the rider, or when you are going to the park to deliver it, or the process of you working on that thing, depending on what you do. Let's say you are a fashion designer or you are a tailor. Can you show us the place? Can you show us the process of you creating a dress, making a dress for a client? Can you show us when you are measuring it, measuring the client, or when you are cutting the clothes, the material you want to use to sew? Show us the behind the scene. What are you doing back end? We want to see. We are interested. It helps us relate. It helps build that connection. It helps us feel like we know you, like we really are in this journey with you. Take us along. Let us understand what you are doing behind the scene. Let us understand that well, this woman is really doing a lot to because of us. She's going through a lot to satisfy her customers. She's really putting in enough effort to satisfy her clients. Then make sure you don't miss this type of content, which is your customer frequently asked questions. Your customers are always asking you, I don't know, questions about hair. Let's assume that you're a hair vendor, asking you how to take care of tangled hair, how to revamp a hair, like just maybe at home revamping something sharp sharp. The questions they ask you, or even ask you how do you deliver. I'm in Lagos, and perhaps let's say you're in Abuja. Please, how can you deliver my products from Abuja to Lagos? How much do I have to pay? Where should I come and pick it up? All those things. These are their frequently asked questions. Please use it and create content. Now you're going to save time. The time someone would have used to ask you those questions will be saved because you've already answered it. You've already talked about it on your status. So they'll just take notes. They'll just sit there and their questions are answered, right? No need to ask it. They'll just be asking you, I'm telling you, I'm interested, please your account details, things like that. You can post your account details on your status. You can as well be making transfer without asking you, please send your account details. Please, because it's already there. It's their frequently asked question. So it's already there on your status. You can easily go there, collect it, and pay. So you can just pay one day like this and alert will just enter without you receiving a message of someone telling you to send your account details. So the next type of content is your brand story. Every brand has a story. You have not figured out your brand story. You should figure out your brand story. Now, I sell a bundle, a WhatsApp sales growth bundle. And in this bundle, you have tools, resources to help you as a business person who sells on WhatsApp to sell out confidently and consistently so that you can pack money on WhatsApp, so that you can make money, plenty money on WhatsApp, so that you moved from a confused business person selling on WhatsApp to a business person working with clarity. Now you're working with structure, automation. You know what you are doing on WhatsApp. You're not just here surviving on vibes or depending on vibes. You're working because you are intentional and you know what you're doing. You're working with structure. Now, I created this bundle for a reason because I had a story. A few years back, I was selling on WhatsApp. I was selling skincare products. These are products that are supposed to beautify women, make women glow, brighten their skin, give them that look. Definitely beauty products sell out. If you are someone who is selling beauty products, makeup products, skincare products, you're supposed to be swimming in cash because women will always look for ways to spend on themselves so that they will look good because beauty is currency. So they want to spend on themselves so that they will look good. They will appear good, you know? Because as women, we need to look good. You have to have bright clear skin. You need to smell nice. You need to look good. So I have this product that is supposed to sell out quickly. And I was selling on WhatsApp, yet I was broke like a church rat. So I was frustrated. I was depressed. I didn't have money. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to make sales. I was just posting randomly on my WhatsApp status. Post and pray. I was a post and pray business person, hoping that someone sees and buys. you know, not that I was not making sales, I was making sales, but I wanted more. So that is my brand story. So that frustration led me to making research and practicing and discovering, and now I have the results. I have the blueprint that will help business persons who were in my shoe so that they can overcome it and start selling consistently and confidently. That is my brand story. What is your brand story? Go and discover your brand story. Why did you start that business? What was the motivation? What is the story behind the brand? Remember, story sells. So tell that story. Tell your brand story. Tell your personal story. Okay? Could it be that years ago you didn't know how to dress? You were just dressing anyhow. And it denied you some opportunities. It made you look tacky. It made you unpresentable. And then eventually you learned about styling your body type. You made research. You bought things. You equipped yourself and eventually knew how to dress well. And now you dress well. You found out the secret of how to do something well. Now you have the solution. Now you can package that solution and start selling it as a digital product, or I don't know, any business you decide to do. But then that is your brand story because of your pain that made you look for a solution. Now you're packaging that solution and selling to help others who are like you. So another content to share are how-to tutorials for products that need direction to use. If you know you're selling products that are not common, that people hardly know about, perhaps a tech product or a kitchen gadget that you know that people hardly know how to use it, especially people who are not tech savvy, then show us how-to tutorials on your status. How can we use this blender? How can we use this um, phone, this mobile device effectively? How can we use this tech device effectively? Show us. Some of us are not tech savvy. Some people, rather, are not tech savvy. Show them how to use it so that they can really understand the value you are giving them, you are sharing. Because if they don't really understand how this thing works, they might feel like they don't need it. But whereas they need it. Some people need to simplify their life. They need things, or rather, they need things that will simplify their lives. So when you are talking about something, when you are selling something on WhatsApp and I don't even tell them how to use it, they might not understand the value. Correct a misconception in your industry. There are so many misconceptions in your industry if you look well. Some people might say things that are lies and they will believe it. It's your duty to correct those misconceptions. Misconceptions that tell us don't deliver. As a business person, correct that misconception. Tell us, there are some genuine tellers who will deliver. If they tell you that you should come in the next 14 days and collect your clothes, definitely go there. In the next 14 days, your clothes will be ready. They are genuine. So correct that misconception. It can start with you, the way you behave. Or if there are other misconceptions you can correct, lies that they tell in your industry, use your WhatsApp status to correct those misconceptions. Now, this is a bonus content idea, which is for you to introduce yourself once in a while. Don't assume that people know you. Please do us the honor of talking about yourself. Introduce yourself once in a while. Introduce yourself. Tell us yourself. Tell us about yourself, your likes, your dislikes, so that we can relate to you. Not just talking about what you do. Not just posting about your business and your products and your services. Tell us about you. Let us know you. It's not just about posting on WhatsApp. How do you stay consistent? Because remember, as I said earlier, you have to show up as a business person on WhatsApp. And as you're showing up, it means you have to be consistent because you cannot just show up on Monday and next week Monday we can't see you. You cannot just open a shop and next week Monday you don't come to the shop. You have to always be there. As a business person who is operating with a phone and your WhatsApp, how do you stay consistent? First of all, you need to set a schedule. Now, I'm not going to tell you not to show up every day because as someone who is selling online, you need to show up every day, especially on WhatsApp. Now, your schedule, setting your schedule here is now knowing how many times you want to post a day. If you set your schedule to be 10 times a day, it means that you post 10 times a day in the 7 days of the week. Now, if you want to show up with purpose, you need to have a simple content calendar for posting on WhatsApp. You have to create one, which will include your topics, the type of content, and the day of publication. Type of content here are like educational content, personal content, entertainment content. You write them down. It's a calendar where you structure what to post each day and each time, so that now we are not just posting randomly and without structure. Now you are looking at something and you are posting with intention. So you have to follow a structure, a plan. A content calendar help you. It's like a plan in front of you that you can use. So that even when you don't have any content idea in mind, you look at your calendar and you know that I'm supposed to post this. Today I can post entertainment content. Today I'm supposed to post educational content. Now, I am sure that you're not doing this before now. That is why this video is going to be very, very helpful to you. And that is for you to create flyers beforehand. As a business person, have flyers. Yes, it will save you a lot of stress. Especially you see flyers that have all the details of your product image, the uses or the prices, all the information, your brand name, your picture, flyer that has all the information, the major information. Create that type of flyer. For instance, let's say that you are hosting an event, for instance. Definitely you have a flyer that has, different things there, abi? That has the location, the time, the date, they have an image, they have a brand logo. You have that information. Maybe a birthday party poster, it has all those information. You see that type of flyer, create it for your business that has all the information about what you do and what your business entails. And then another flyer you should create are flyers, promotional flyers. That's flyers that promote your product, your offer, that shows your product's picture and some details that are important and the price. Those type of flyers, create them. And then flyers that just has a copy, that's a punchline, like a message about your products. For instance, honey wey sweet na money dey kill am and na we dey run am, something like that, that shows that you're a honey seller and that promotes you. Flyers like that, create them beforehand and keep, so that when you are ready to post promotional content, you just post the flyer and a little description. Another thing that will help you post consistently on WhatsApp is to create video content beforehand and keep. It could be educational content where you're educating them, or any type of video, behind the same videos. Create them beforehand and keep, so that on the day they are scheduled to go up, meaning on the day you're supposed to post them, they are ready. You just go to your folder in your drive or any other place where you store them, keep them in your gallery. You just go there, pick it up, and upload. So another thing that will help you post consistently on WhatsApp is to create the link to your sales page ahead of time and keep. Create the link to the sales page of your product. Definitely the product should be in a storefront, or in a hosting platform. It could be a physical product or a digital product, but the sales page, take it. The sales page is the page where you talk about your products. Every information that your potential client or customer is supposed to know about your product or your service it should be written on that sales page. So you take the link to this particular sales page and post it on your WhatsApp. So perhaps when you post a flyer or your product picture, you put the sales link. That's if you are tired or if you don't want to always stress yourself and start describing your product whenever you post the picture or the flyer, you can easily take the sales link and insert there. So that when they now click that sales link, it will now take them to the full page where they can read everything they need to know about that product. So that you won't be stressing, because it will help you stay consistent, because you don't want to always start looking for way to start writing and telling them about the product in details, all the benefits they'll get from the product. You just put the sales link there. They'll go there, click it, and it will take them to the sales page where they can easily get the information about the product or service that they want to purchase. Another thing is for you to learn how to automate your WhatsApp messages. So ensure that you're using the welcome message, the automated away message there, the labels. This will help you automate your WhatsApp. So you can easily do things fast, or your phone can even be working in your absence. Like WhatsApp can be working, can be operating in your absence. You automate the processes. The bots there will help you. When someone comes online to ask you messages, your quick message is there to help answer the questions. I'm interested, please can you send the account number for this particular product? Your quick message will bring out the account details. In your absence, all you have to do is just to stay somewhere and receive the credit alert. Definitely, you put some messages that will ask the person questions, so the person will follow the questions and eventually, you know, make the purchase. So use your welcome message, your quick messages, your away messages, your labels on WhatsApp. So a quick recap. First of all, we spoke about defining your target audience. Then we went ahead to talk about the different types of content you must include on your WhatsApp status every week. You must post on your WhatsApp status every week. Then we went ahead to talk about the other types of content you can post on your WhatsApp status. Then we discussed how to stay consistent as a business person posting on WhatsApp. Now remember, if you want more of this exclusive information and even tools that will help you sell out confidently and consistently on WhatsApp, it is included in my bundle, the WhatsApp Sales Growth Bundle. It has over 10 resources, and inside one of them, the Ultimate Status WhatsApp Magnet, you'll find over 50 content ideas that you can post on your WhatsApp status. If this video was helpful, kindly tell me your key takeaway in the comment section. And go ahead to watch this other video. Till I see you in my next video. Take care.